And the final interview for the day, I succeeded in pulling her from the kitchen before I could stain her white. We have with us right here Maria Orlu, a multi-talented and gifted individual. She's definitely a host, a pageant queen, an actor, amongst other things. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. This part of it,
yes,
studio,
so
right?
Thank
I had
you.
to go with me, of course, doing this interview with me.
Maria Orlu, it's great to have you here.
Thank you. Wake Up Nigeria. This is so nice.
So, so what did you think of the kitchen? First of all, what did you think?
The smell. The smell. I just can't wait to try it. Actually, I'm so happy to be here.
Welcome. So, you just got back.
Yes.
Wait, how did you say IJGB, right?
Yeah.
So now, before let's give them context, talking about
Okay.
just getting back. So now, she was born in Greece.
Greece?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And you grew up in Ireland,
Yeah.
so you've literally been moving.
I have been
to
moving
and
a
fro,
lot.
And then finally, after how many years?
I was in Ireland for over 10 years, and then I moved to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So-
And then
And then now I'm here
now
with
you're
you guys.
So you literally
2
stayed
weeks
back
in.
For what? December?
I'm gonna be here a while.
Oh,
so not
okay.
just December. So
Okay.
Well,
All
that
right.
was when did you get back?
yeah, December. Yeah.
Well, was that intentional? That's the reason I'm asking.
Oh,
for Dirty
you know, I
December.
wanted to do Dirty December and then work.
And then
okay.
Work and play.
Full combination, of course,
Yeah.
of course, of course, of course.
But we can't ignore this amazing crown on your head right now, Miss Nigeria United Nations. So how did all that come to be?
I've been doing pageants for a while. I think my first one was when I was 16.
Okay.
I did Miss Nigeria Ireland, which was like one of the first times they ever did that.
Wow.
And then so I knew like, I like this, you know, I want to keep doing this, and especially with the change that I want to like enforce. And then I did Miss Diaspora as well in Chicago. And then I got the opportunity to do this. I got reached out to. And once I like passed the preliminary section, I went and actually did the pageant in Florida.
Okay.
And I ended up winning.
Okay.
Amazing.
So you made it sound so easy. You know, like you just ended up winning. Like, how many contestants are we talking about?
23 from
Okay.
different states.
Interesting.
And then, you know, after it got trickled down to like 5, 10,
yeah.
and all the way
Okay,
down.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Titi herself has literally dabbled in pageantry, so
Yeah.
don't let her fool you.
Wow.
Okay.
So it's all pageant queen.
Yeah,
You
so-
know? Okay, so now this question, I think question I'm about to ask you literally is twofold, right? So now at this point of your life, you've literally done a lot of things out of Nigeria, and then you decide to find your roots and come back home. Why is that?
I think the main reason is I started my nonprofit, Little Blessings Foundation.
Yes.
And it's focused on providing resources for orphans.
Okay.
So resources like shoes, clothes, school supplies.
Okay.
And where I'm gonna start is home. I just feel like that feels natural. I always knew I was gonna do it. I just didn't know when. I'm really, really big on like helping orphan
Okay.
children.
All right. So
All right, amazing.
everyone has that dream of, you know, being able to, you know, come back home and give back, and you're actually doing that now. So
Yeah.
how has the process been? Has it been challenging? Because a lot of people face that culture shock when they come back home.
It has been challenging because I'm working with other people. So just the little things that I would be able to just call somebody in the United States,
Yeah.
I have to bargain now. You know what I mean? That alone takes 30 minutes.
Negotiate.
Yes, and you have to have the energy. So it has been challenging, but one thing is like for me, I was a foster child. So like this is more than just I want to help the orphans.
Yeah.
Like I want to help children that were like me. And I know how to relate to that and relate to who I need to relate to. So I think like
Yeah.
I'm like, look, this is my price.
Okay.
This is all I got.
This is what I
All right,
Work with me.
Trust me, I think with time, that is definitely going to get
Yeah, you're
easier. And the
adjusting,
more you
yeah.
get to know the system. See, the first thing is you need to understand. You need to learn to speak some pidgin.
Pidgin.
You need bargaining. You understand?
Look,
If you roll out-
even the small one that I have, they be like, nope.
no, they can
No.
tell, right?
No. They can tell.
They can
So,
tell.
so what are the activities that you're doing with the foundation right now? What's happening in January, for instance?
So January 11th, actually, I'm so excited. We're taking 43 children
Yeah.
to Omu Park. It's gonna be like the zoo, amusement park. There's an aquarium. There's even like go-kart.
Yeah.
I just think like as well as providing basic needs,
Yeah.
I want them to be just kids. Like you don't have to, and they never get to leave the orphanage except for school.
True.
So I just thought about it. I was like, you know what? My new initiative is going to be called the Dream Day Out,
Oh,
where I get to take them to
Take
different
them
places.
Yeah.
And I did a fundraiser in Los Angeles, so thank you everyone who donated. And yeah, we're making it happen this Saturday.
I think I love the idea of what you're doing because I'll say I've been to Omo Resort before. I think it's an amazing place to go and actually just have fun, outdoor fun where people actually get to let loose and play. You have the zoo, you have the rides and all of that. But then again, I'll say this: it was Pageantry that actually took me to Omo Resort, right? So, and I love the fact that being a pageant queen is beyond. There's always been beyond what we see, beyond the glam and the glitz and all of that. This ladies literally go down on their knees and literally get fundraising, people to raise funds, and literally take care of a lot of things. You're targeting kids. Awesome. I know someone who's targeting ladies. I know another person targeting widows and things like that. So it's amazing to actually keep on spotlighting this. But I think it's very important that beyond just giving them food. December literally passed. A lot of people literally donated to orphanages. So beyond giving them food is that experience of them being kids and literally having fun. So now, that's great stuff, right? So now being in Lagos, Nigeria, literally the hub of what entertainment, right? So now, what is your plans with regards to that?
So I'm glad you asked because I'm actually going to be working on a lot of films. I act already in Hollywood.
Yes, you do.
So I am trying to establish my entertainment lifestyle here. I do a lot of red carpet interviews and things like that. So I'm getting the opportunity soon to start filming. So I'm excited.
So any contrast between the industry abroad and the industry here? What have you noted?
I think the industry in abroad, I have an agent, I have a manager, and they kind of work for me and kind of, it's a more structured. Here is more who do I know and who can connect me to the right person. And also it's just what are you connecting me for?
Just to be sure.
I just want to be sure.
No, you need to, and I love the fact that you're actually taking that precaution because here, of course, there's still the structure of manager, agency, but you have to be extra careful and extra sure. But I love the fact that in such short time, you actually know this about the industry already. I think that's brilliant.
Very, very key. Oh, goodness me. There are stories out there.
Yeah, they are.
But all your stories are going to be good stories.
Amen.
Yes, amen to that. Speaking of a good story, we're going to wrap up this story with some raps of Amala.
Yeah, how many raps can you finish?
Hold on, let me unbutton my corset so I can take in some more.
Oh dear. So food, in terms of food, favorite foods yet?
I love Eferio. I've always loved Eferio. Since every time I go home, my sister, my auntie, they already know. Let's get it ready for her.
Eferio.
Yes,
I love it.
I love Eferio.
Amazing. Okay. So now we spoke about. I literally gave you a brief Abula course.
Oh gosh.
So very soon, I want to be hearing that testimony of how you literally made your own.
I would even. I'm telling you, I'd be taking videos look what I made, everybody. I'm a chef. Miss Laura.
Seriously? Seriously? So maybe one of these days we're going to have you come to the kitchen to cook instead of your crown on.
They're like, who's that?
But now, cool, let's talk about I know we asked a little bit about the culture. We say culture shock per se. So what has been the most significant for you? So far?
The biggest thing for me is how the littlest things could take a long time. The efficiency, and I think it's teaching me a lot more patience. Maybe that's what it's supposed to teach me in this season, but just the little stuff, why is this taking so long? You go to the bank, and you literally, that's a whole day activity. The bank. You go to the bank, and it's like a job. After you finish, I'm like, oh, I need a nap. I worked hard today. All I did was get a bank card, and I worked hard. There's a lot going on.
You queued up to get a bank card.
And also, if you're too quiet, they just skip you. So it's almost like everybody have to be mad.
No,
don't do it. And I'm not.
Oh, gosh.
So it's a lot.
No, it's not about being
patient.
mad. It's about being alive.
I see that.
Wow.
I see how you put it there. Okay, I'm going to use that next time.
But, hey, good stories. Good stories from here on out. Good stories.
Absolutely. I think once I get used to it, I think as well, okay, I know how to plan my day because I'm so structured sometimes. And if you think you're gonna get 3 things done in one day,
Yeah,
like you're not.
Nah.
Just pick the most priority, and then tomorrow's another day.
The priority for us right now is to taste that food.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Let's
Absolutely.
go
Let's
to
go.
the kitchen.
All